Friendly strike team deploying. Enemy attack chopper above.
UAV standing by. Attack chopper standing by.
What's going on YouTube? _Slay here, back with another video. Today's video, guys, I'm going to be showing you my personal favorite and the best class setups for each weapon type to use in Black Ops 4. I'm going to be going through the ARs, subs, LMGs, snipers, tactical rifles, pistols, launchers, and melee weapons. So I'm not going to be showing any DLCs, but these are my favorites to use that are non-DLC weapons. So we'll start with the AR. The KN is an absolute beast, I have to say. Aside from the SWAT DLC weapon, this is what I see myself performing the best with. This gun's an absolute beast, guys. Like, it's got the perfect fire rate and accuracy. I absolutely melt people with this. Just make sure you check out these attachments, though. And I usually switch between the stem shot and the acoustic sensor, which you see on most of my classes. But I'll run the gung-ho and sometimes the dexterity as well. But yeah, so moving on to the Spitfire. This submachine gun, guys, it was a unanimous choice. I mean, this gun is the most OP gun in the game. If you guys haven't even, seen any YouTube videos, this gun has ridiculous accuracy for the amount of fire rate it has. And you guys definitely need to check this setup out with the attachments and see how this works online if you haven't already. It's an absolute beast. And then, of course, I'm running the dexterity or gung-ho. So moving on to the tactical rifles, I don't really use these that often, so this might not be the best class setup in your opinion. But in my opinion, this is what I use. I stack the attachments on it, and I throw the operator mod on it, which is the repeater. This will help you get better feeds and, kill more people at a time, because it basically, per kill, will speed up the fire rate, which is a great attachment to use. And I don't run any perks, obviously, because all my attachments are stacked. And I run the stock 1 and 2 along with the ELO. But yeah, you guys can play around with that and see what attachments work for you. And I also use the stem shot. So moving on to the LMGs, guys, the Hades is honestly, I know people are going to say the Titan, but the Hades is my personal favorite, and I'm kind of biased because I like the crossbar attachment, which is the operator mod for it. And I was a fan of Ghost, so basically it's the same as the chainsaw. If you guys played Ghost, you get this sick, like, steady aim, hip fire only effect with this gun if you guys haven't tried it out. And then run these exact attachments. I mean, you guys can switch them around, but make sure you use these attachments and perks. So yeah, with the snipers, I have to say I prefer the Paladin over the Koshka and the other two snipers. It's way more powerful. I feel like it's more accurate, although it might not zoom in as quick. And also you get one less bullet in the chamber compared to the Koshka. But I just feel like this is personally, with these attachments and perks, along with the stem shot, or you could switch it with the acoustic sensor, definitely betters the Koshka. And it's all, I guess, it's preference. It's whatever works with your shot, but I definitely find myself doing better with this weapon, and it reminds me of the DSR from Black Ops 2. So moving on, we've got the Strife pistol. I know people are probably thinking the Mozu, but if you guys haven't seen on my channel, I dropped a Strife-only 90-2 gameplay with dropping the nuclear. So if you guys haven't seen that video, check that out. But I feel like this pistol is an absolute beast. And that was in Core, which actually happened to be the first ever, because everyone got their nuclears with this gun in Hardcore. So I think that's pretty sick, guys. But yeah, check out these attachments and let me know what you guys think in the comments about that one, because I know that might be a little controversial. But yeah, moving on to the shotguns, I have to say the SG-12, as OP as this class setup is, this strobe light and these attachments on this gun make it so overpowered, and definitely beats the MOG by a ton. So I know you guys, prefer not to use a strobe light and may think that people who use this are garbage, but I'm just giving you guys my personal opinions and, what I best with online. And this setup here is insane. So I usually will switch between the stem shot and the acoustic sensor, of course. and it's all preference. So as long as you're running this Gung Ho perk though, which is definitely a necessity because you can fire while sprinting, make sure you're running that as well. No _C4 guys, but moving on to the launcher, I can show you guys the best class setup here. You make sure you want to use all of the attachments because, you know, why not? There's no reason not to. And then use these perks here, but I'll usually switch between the stem shot and the acoustic sensor and even the body armor sometimes, just in case, you know, I'm killing myself really frequently. But and also I will switch between scavenger and flak jacket, depending on if I'm feeling like using the crash specialist. I won't use scavenger and I'll use flak jacket in case I kill myself. Yeah, and so on. So no these knives only, but this is a melee class setup, guys. The combat knife, pretty self-explanatory. I guess you can switch between the acoustic sensor and the stem shot, and then obviously stack all the perks you want. Use whatever you're comfortable with. I've also noticed that the operator mods on the Strife and the Vapor, those operator mods give you kind of like a bayonet effect on the end of the gun, and it gives you that quick melee, so that also works. And on this combat knife class setup, just since I had an extra slot, I threw a combat knife on it. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope these class setups were helpful for you guys. Drop a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you're new. If you guys want to see some more videos like this, just let me know in the comments below, and I'll be sure to get back to you. And yeah, that's it for now, guys. I'll talk to you in the next video. Peace.